Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids, as it is a WBA Regional Championship game here today. It is the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks and the Eau Claire Rivermen. Steve Maves alongside Josh Bush on this cloudy Sunday afternoon, but glad to be with you for this winner-take-all state championship berth on the line for these two teams. Both teams beat La Crosse yesterday. Wisconsin Rapids knocked them off 10-0, and Eau Claire a 4-2 winner yesterday afternoon. It is, again, the Eau Claire Rivermen and the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks here on Zaleski Sports. As Al Searing finishing up, we'll send it over to Al in just a second for our starting lineups. John Below and Craig Terpstra on the umpires here today for this championship ball game. And we'll send it over to Al Searing for our starting lineups.
Leading off and playing center field, number 10, Lance Lettner. Batting second and playing right field, number 1, Carson Suckup. Batting third and playing left field, number 42, James Davis. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 33, Blake Loguring. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 26, Joel Efforts. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 12, Jake Becker. Batting seventh and doing the DHing, number 3, Andy Neese. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 22, Sawyer Steers. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 2, Brett Jensen. The starting pitcher for the Rivermen is Jesse Urbanek. The Rivermen are coached by Andy Neese. And now, your Rapids Redhawks. Leading off and playing right field, number 15, Brennan Huber. Batting second and doing the DHing, number 19, Nathan Romanacker. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 12, Caden Sangbush. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 14, Garrett Hubert. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 17, Tyler Byer. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 2, Jacob Boo. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 8, Ryan Searing. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 10, Carson Gunderson. And batting ninth and doing the catching, number 5, Vinny Fonte. And pitching for the Redhawks is number 25, Carson Kloss. Your umpiring crew for today's game, working the base pads will be John Below, and calling the balls and strikes will be Craig Terpstra.
Thank you once again to Al Searing for our starting lineups as we get you ready for today's WBA Regional Championship game between the Eau Claire Rivermen and the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. The Redhawks, in their second year in existence, looking for their first trip to the WBA State Tournament. They'll have their hands full against a good offensive team in the Eau Claire Rivermen. Lance Lettner to lead things off for Eau Claire, followed by Carson Suckup, James Davis, Blake Loguring, Joel Efforts, Jake Becker, Andy Neese, Sawyer Steers, and Brett Jensen for Eau Claire here today. 15-12 on the year are the Rivermen. The Redhawks 14-10 as they come into play today. Good to see Carson Klaus back and ready to go, as he was in question after a after something happened the other night. But good to see Carson back out there, and they're ready to go here tonight or this afternoon. Kind of feels like night as it is very cloudy. The chance of rain is very minimal during the day, but will pick up overnight. And in central Wisconsin anyway, tomorrow it is going to be, or I shouldn't say chilly. It's going to be chilly for what it has been this summer at a high of around 68 degrees. And high of 68 degrees and rain all day tomorrow. Carson Klaus, the first offering to Lance Lettner this afternoon, squares the bunt, and he misses outside. First pitch is at 12:31. Glad you're joining us here today. Had 4 games yesterday. 2 today. Klaus just misses low, and it's 2-0. Craig Terpstra behind the plate. John Bilo on the base paths for this ball game here today. Gunderson weighing at third. Carson getting the start at third today as Klaus falls behind 3-0. Ryan Searing, Garrett Huber, and Brennan Huber from left to right in the outfield. Gunderson, Sengbush, Booz, and Beyer from third to first. And 4 pitches is a leadoff walk to Lance Lettner. Now Carson Sukup, the right fielder, with a runner at first and nobody out. 4 pitches not really close there for 4 pitches not entirely close for Carson Klaus. And there goes the base runner, squares the bunt, throw down to second is not in time, and a stolen base. 5 out of the zone to start for Klaus. Again, not close. Good start for Eau Claire. They didn't score until the 4th or 5th inning last night. And 6 out of the zone for Carson to start. Scored last night in the 5th inning. There are 4 runs. And there's a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. 3-1. Craig Terpstra, umpire here today. Head coach for the Smash Panther baseball team and the former girls basketball coach. Man, oh man. Wonderful start for Eau Claire. Carson Klaus has not been close on his 2 batters to start the ball game here today. Now James Davis, the left fielder, had a double last night. The right side of the infield coming in to talk to Klaus. Vinny Fonte, Jacob Booz, and Tyler Beyer. Having a conversation with the right-handed pitcher. Smile on the face of Carson, and we're about to get back underway here in just a second. Everest will be in a game against Spring Valley on the south field behind us. Squares the bunt, gets it down. Klaus is going to go to third and got him. Nice job by Klaus and Gunderson holding the bag over there at third base. Davis reaches on the fielder's choice. Lettner is out at third on the 1-5 putout, and there's 1 away. Now Blake Logering, the first baseman.
First baseman, number 33.
2 on, 1 out now.
Logering
at the plate. That was giving knuckled foul right in on the hands of Logering, and it's 0-1. Wisconsin Rapids played the early game yesterday, 9:30 start, took down La Crosse 10-0. Back at it today, looking to punch their ticket to a state tournament. Right down the gut, and it's 0-2. Rapids been in existence for 2 years, didn't make it last year. Lost to Brill in the opening game last year in Marshfield. The 0-2 is a breaking ball and a beauty. Wow. There's a second out, first strikeout for Carson. And that had a lot of movement on it. And now there's 2 away for Joel Efforts. That was a... They say that hitting a baseball is one of the toughest things one of the toughest, if not the toughest thing in sports, and you can see why right there. Jacob Booz will gobble it up, and Carson Klaus gets out of the first inning jam with a strikeout and a ground out. Wow, what a way to get out of it for Carson Klaus. We played a half an inning. It's Eau Claire nothing. Rapids coming up. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Brendan Huber lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids, followed by Nathan Kromenacher, Caden Sengbush, Garrett Huber, Tyler Byer, Jacob Booz, Ryan Searing, Carson Gunderson, and Vinny Fonte. Good to see Jacob Booz back with us, or with the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Finished Northwoods League play last night, and back with Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Talked to John Kromenacher before the game. If Rapids does advance to a state tournament, they will have their pitcher, goodness, what is his name? Blaine Wallen will be back. Thank you, Marshall. Blaine Wallen will be back. Went to pitch for the Woodchucks, didn't make the playoffs, and he would be available at a state tournament. Brennan Huber laid things off against the Rivermen here. First offering is good for a strike. Jesse Urbanek on the mound for the Rivermen. Breaking ball missed high, 1 ball and 1 strike. And a beautiful day yesterday, cloudy today, rainy tomorrow here in Wisconsin Rapids. And heat is supposed to come back next week after Monday. Kicks and fires as Urbanek outside. Huber ahead in 3-1. Davis, Lettner, and Sukup from left to right in the outfield for the Rivermen. 3-1. And walked about 5 pitches. The leadoff walk effort stirs Jensen Loguring from third to first. Jake Becker catching for Jesse Urbanek. And now Nathan Kromenacher at the plate. Joel Efforts playing even with the bag. May want to play a little bit closer if you're Joel Efforts over at third. Right on the cutout, throw over to first. Huber a threat to run, of course. Brill Millers and Bay City Bombers to follow this one. And there goes Huber. Now it's going to be lifted to left. Shallow left field. That's Davis in on it. He's going to make the catch, and Huber's going to have to come back to first base. A fly out, and there's one away for Caden Sengbush. Huber had the base stolen. Kromenacher jumped all over the first pitch.
The shortstop, number 12, Caden Sengbush.
Now Caden Sengbush, the shortstop. Huber a good lead over at first. And had him leaning, and just back in time. The tag was not there by Loguring. Wow. First offering to Sengbush. Huber back again in time. Efforts still even with the bag over at third base. Would not expect a bunt from Sengbush. Right at the letters for a strike is 0-1. Huber again back. Footing might be a little slick out there for base runners. Stays put. Breaking ball is into left field. Caden Sengbush with a base hit. Now there's runners at first and second for Garrett Huber, the center fielder. Garrett yesterday, fielder's choice, a single and a pair of strikeouts for Garrett. Talked about it a lot, but good speed on the base paths for Wisconsin Rapids with one away.
Garrett Huber.
Stirs slightly holding Huber on, and there he goes. Throw down to third is not going to happen. Stolen base. See what. Runners at the corners now. There goes Sengbush. High chopper to third. It's a fair ball. Tough play. Efforts across, and it's not going to be in time. Sengbush to third. He's going to slide in safe. An RBI base hit for Garrett Huber. An RBI base hit for Huber. Sengbush goes from first to third. That was a heck of an effort over there by Efforts, but Huber liked it out. And good base running there by Caden Sengbush to go from first to third.
Tyler Byer.
Now Tyler Byer with 2 on and 1 out. Huber stays put inside for a ball and 1-0. Carson Gunderson over there giving signs. There goes Huber. Throw down to second. It's going to be cut off. And now they got him in a rundown. Sengbush home. He's going to be out at home. And Sengbush hurts his left shoulder in the process. Huber's going to go to third. And Huber's going to steal second. Sengbush out at home. 2-1-5-2 on the putout. And I'm not sure if Jesse Urbanek was supposed to cut that off, and he did. With a big grin on his face, comes back home on the strike to Tyler Byer. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Byer. Breaking ball missed high, and it's 2-2. Jesse Becker really, Jake Becker threw a rocket to second base and was cut off by Urbanek. And Byer goes down swinging to end the first inning. Rapids scores a run on 2 hits. They leave 1 left. We've played an inning complete. Wisconsin Rapids 1, Eau Claire 0. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Jake Becker to lead things off here for the Eau Claire Rivermen, the catcher for Eau Claire.
Leading off for the Rivermen in their half of the second is the catcher, number 12, Jake Becker.
Carson Klaus fires back home on the first pitch of the second inning and is good for a strike. And after that mound visit by Vinny Fonte, Jacob Booz, and Tyler Byard, Carson has really settled down nicely. And the breaking ball just misses outside and evens it up at a ball and a strike. Spring Valley and Everest do battle in about 15 minutes. Chopper to first and foul. There's our buddy Ben Fonte. And played 1 or 2 games for the Red Hawks this summer, but you have to play 3 league conference games to be eligible to play in the postseason. Klaus comes set on the 1-2. Look out over there. Nearly into the dugout, and Andy Neese almost took one off the chops. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brewers back in action again today. Another comeback win last night over the Southsiders. Brandon Woodruff pitched last night. Freddie Peralta today for the Crew. The 1-2. Missed in, and it's 2-2. First pitch today at 1:10 in Chicago. And then they head out west for a number of games. The 2-2. Count runs full to Jake Becker, the catcher. Andy Neese awaits on deck for Eau Claire. And missed. Leadoff walk to start the second inning. Third walk issued by Klaus. And there's a runner on with nobody out here in the second inning. Host site of the WBA state tournament this year at Carson Park in Eau Claire, and Osseo. The state championship games next Sunday, a week from today, will be the WBA championship games. Will be at formerly known Merchant Park in Osseo. They got a different name for it now. Squares to bunt as Neese gets it down. And Klaus to first, and nobody was covering third base. And Jake Becker, if you would have seen what was going on over at third base, may have tried to take third. Nobody was within 50 feet of third base.
The shortstop, number 22, Sawyer Steers.
There's one way for Sawyer Steers, the shortstop. Missed a low for a ball. It's 1-0. Klaus still trying to figure out the strike zone here from home plate umpire Craig Terpstra. The 1-0. There's a strike. Gives it up at a ball and a strike. Brett Jensen awaits on deck, and then back to the top of the order for the Rivermen. Nathan Kromenacher today, the DH, the player manager for Wisconsin Rapids. Hit over to Gunderson at third. Goes across, and now they got the out at first. They did, just barely. Byer able to hold his foot, and going to third was Becker. There's 2 away. Close play over there at first base, and I think they're going to have a conversation if Tyler Byer pulled his foot. It was a bang play. Not sure if there'd be enough for it to be overturned. Take a look at it here again. Low throw. It looked like he just able to keep his foot there. Yep, and they're going to confirm with it. Taking a look back at it, slow motion, as we have the ability to do so. Slow motion replay on our end is close to having Tyler Byer pull his foot, but
Second baseman,
Nonetheless,
number
the out
2,
is made at
Brett
first.
Jensen.
Now there's a runner at third for Brett Jensen, the second baseman for Eau Claire. First one misses outside, 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. Had Jensen guessed wrong on that one. 1-1 to the Rivermen second baseman. A good crowd watching online. Good crowd here this morning in Wisconsin, or this afternoon. Going to be hit over to Booz at second. And Klaus gets out of it again here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. There was one runner left on base. We've played an inning and a half. It is Wisconsin Rapids 1, Eau Claire nothing. You're watching the WBA championship, or regional championship on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art, interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Jacob Booz to lead things off here for the Redhawks in the second inning. And Booz, Searing, and Gunderson for the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Rustic Redefine. They provide a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefine on 8th Street. Here in Wisconsin Rapids. Jacob Booz, the lefty second baseman. Bats left, throws right, and fouls this one off, and it's 0-1. Jacob Booz just finishing up his Northwoods League season last night. The 0-1. And behind 0-2. His toes right on the line, right on top of home plate. Just as close as you can get. The 0-2 got him looking on 3 pitches. Is out, and there's one away. When you stand that close to home plate, you get the outside corner just a little bit more, and Booz is down.
Fielder, number 8, Ryan Searing.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Urbanek, and now Ryan Searing, the left fielder. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. Sparhawk Trucking, they become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Rapids left fielder, Ryan Searing. Breaking ball is fouled into the mitt, and it's 1-2. Brill and Bay City. After this one, high and tight, it's 2-2. Brill, Bay City, kind of a upset win, I guess, yesterday, if you can say that, with the top 36 teams in the state. They are ranked 36th. They were seeded last in the whole state. Got a win over the Tony Hayshakers yesterday. 3-2, grounded over to short. That Stirs, gets a friendly hop, and retires Searing on the ground out. Tony then fell last night to Brill. And so it'll be Brill and Bay City at about 3:30 this afternoon. Now Carson Gunderson, the third baseman today. Squares the bunt, pops it up, and fouled. Struggled a couple times yesterday at the plate, and he dropped down a couple of bunts yesterday to get on base. 0-1 to Carson. Vinny Fonte waits on deck. Efforts in at the cutout of the dirt and grass at third base. Doesn't square this time, flies it to shallow center field. Brett Jensen backing up and makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Jesse Urbanek. We've played 2 complete. Wisconsin Rapids 1 and Eau Claire 0. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship, Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Top of the order, due up next for the Eau Claire Rivermen to start the third inning. Lance Lettner, he walked. Carson Sukup also walked, and then James Davis tried to drop down a sacrifice bunt, and that's what retired Lettner in the first over at third base. And Lettner didn't see a strike his first at-bat. Sees one here to start his second at-bat. Klaus 14 pitches in each of the first 2 innings. And a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Carson Klaus, a Adams Friendship native. And the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate as Carson Sukup will retrieve it here near the backstop. Take a look at our key saving scoreboard. Wisconsin Rapids 1, Eau Claire 0. Top of the third inning, the 0-2. Just tying out. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Klaus swung on and missed. Got Lettner out in front, and there's 1 away. Strikeout number 2 for Carson. Took something off that time and had Lance Lettner way out in front of that pitch.
Number 1, Carson.
And now Carson Sukup, he walked as well back in the first inning. Gonna be hit over to Sangbush. Tough play. Caden, the step, the throw, and Tyler Byer able to hold his foot over there at first. And there's 2 away for James Davis. Reached down to fielder's choice his last time up. 2 away, quickly 2 away here in the third inning.
The left fielder, number 42, James Davis.
And we'll see how Carson, or Caden, does. Didn't look too uncomfortable on that throw, but again, still holding that, still favoring that left shoulder a little bit. The 0-1 misses inside. On that slide home back in the first inning, came up and was holding that arm and More so right now his right arm, it looks like, and it's 2-1. Something to definitely keep an eye on. Two balls and a strike to James Davis. And a broken bat over to Booz at second in a 1-2-3 inning for Carson Klaus. Second broken bat we've had this weekend, and that'll end the third. We've played 2.5. It is 1-0 Rapids. We'll be back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Nine, 1, and 2 due up here for Wisconsin Rapids in the third. It'll be Fonte, Huber, and Kromenacher. Fonte the catcher. First offering, slow roller over to Efforts at third. Across and got Fonte by half a step. And there's one up and one down here in the third inning. Now back to the top of the order, and Brendan Huber. He walked on 5 pitches. Came around to score in the first inning. Lone run scoring so far in the ball game. Good effort, good hustle, I should say, by Vinny Fonte. Never does not hustle. There's a strike to Brendan Huber. Nobody on, one away, bottom of the third, 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Hit over to short, gobbled up by Sturz. Cross and got Huber by another half step, and there's 2 away. 2 up and 2 down now for Nathan Kromenacher, a fly out to left, his first time up. The left side of the infield making these plays over at first base look a little bit closer than they probably should be. But able to retire Fonte and Huber. Now Nathan Kromenacher flew out on the first pitch that he saw in the first and looks at a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. That one missed low, evens it up at a ball and strike. Kane Sengbush awaits on deck. Can be hit hard over to first. Backhanded there by Laguring, and a 3-up, 3-down inning for Jesse Urbanek. Back-to-back 3-up, 3-downs. We've played 3 complete. It is 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids. To the fourth we go. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship, Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like. and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Blake Laguring to lead things off here for the Rivermen in the fourth inning. Strikeout victim back in the first inning.
Blake Laguring.
Laguring, the first baseman for the Rivermen, struck out in the first. First offering misses low for a ball, 1-0. 38 pitches through 3 innings. Pitch number 40 here coming for Carson Klaus. Line foul out of play, right field side. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Whether you need a residential, commercial, or industrial electrician, you can rely on Econ Electric where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. Econ Electric. 2 balls and a strike to Blake Laguring. The 2-1 coming back. Going to be hit over to Booz at second. Steps and throws Laguring out for the first out of the inning. 1 up and 1 down for Joel Efforts. As Spring Valley jumping out on top early against
Third baseman,
Everest.
Joel Efforts.
Now Joel Efforts with nobody on and 1 out. And that one hits Efforts. Came a little bit too far inside, and Efforts is going to reach on a hit by pitch. I feel like he got hit yesterday too. Nope. Oh yeah, he did. His first at bat in the second inning. He got hit. Now Efforts stands at first with 1 out for Jake Becker.
Jake Becker.
He walked to lead off the second inning today. And that one gets away from Fonte. Now there's a runner at second and 1 out. Ask for a new baseball is Carson Klaus. One ball, no strikes. Runner at second now. Foul straight into the screen, and it's evened up at a ball and a strike. Efforts leads from second with 1 out. The 1-1 to Becker. Outside corner, good for a strike. It's 1-2 from Klaus. Carson fires back, the 1-2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fires home, misses low again, 3-1 or 3-2. Becker drew a full count walk in the second inning. Andy Neese awaits on deck. High chopper back to Klaus. Looks at the runner, tosses it over to first base. There's 2 away. 2 away now for Andy Neese, the designated hitter. Had a sacrifice bunt back in the second inning.
Designated hitter, number 3, Andy Neese.
First offering to Neese. Right at the bottom of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. 3 walks issued by Klaus today. 1 hit by pitch. Has worked out of 2 jams. 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Just missed on that one, and it's 1-1. And Rapids looking to make their way to the WBA state tournament for the first time. Just their second year of existence. Chopper over to Sengbush, plays a friendly hop, and tosses over to first base to retire the side. Here in the fourth, no runs, no hits, no errors, one left on via the hit by pitch. We've played 3.5, 1-0 Rapids. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship. Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. The window tint businesses, homes, and cottages. Remote starters. We've been doing remote starters for over 30 years. We have over 5,000 units installed to date. We offer a lifetime warranty on the product. This unit works from over a mile distance, and the remote tells you the car started. We know the car started because of the green light. It tells me it's running the entire time because every 3 seconds you get a light flash. Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Caden Sengbush to lead things off here in the fourth inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They've got offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is a group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today.
Number 12, Caden Sengbush.
Sengbush singled to left his last time out and then was picked off or was thrown out at home on a not really a caught stealing as Garrett Huber is trying to steal second, and then Jesse Urbanek cut off the throw from the catcher Becker and caught Caden Sengbush in no man's land between third base and home plate. The 1-1 slow roller. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sengbush. And Sengbush really favoring that left shoulder. The 1-2. And missed outside, evens it up at 2-2. Out of the windup, Urbanek. Breaking ball. Shallow left field, tough play. That one could get down, and nope. Stayed up just high enough for James Davis to make the catch. Hung up there just enough. And there's one away now for Garrett Huber. He singled his last time up. Drove in a run. One away now for Huber, the center fielder.
Center fielder, number 14, Garrett Huber.
First offering misses outside, gets away from Becker. And Jake will trot over to recover it. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. Huber lifts this one to shallow center field. Lettner coming in and making the catch for the second out. 2 up and 2 down now for Tyler Byer. Struck out to end the first inning. As Jesse Urbanek has really settled down well on the mound for the Rivermen.
First baseman, number 17, Tyler Byer.
Jacob Booz awaiting on deck. First one misses high for a ball. High again, and it's the 2-0. Outside corner, good for a strike. 2-1. And the 2-1. Missed outside, 3-1. Urbanek comes set and fires home on the 3-1 and lost him. Urbanek had retired 9 in a row before that walk, and now Jacob Booz struck out looking in the second, had a couple of foul balls, and then took strike 3 looking. The runner at first and 2 outs now for Booz.
Second baseman, number 2.
First base runner
Jacob
for Wisconsin
Booz.
Rapids since the first inning. And Booz is going to lift this one to left field. Tough play. Davis comes in, diving and makes the catch. Backhanded catch out in left field by James Davis to end the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on via the walk. We've played 4 complete. It is Wisconsin Rapids 1 and Eau Claire nothing. You're watching the WBA Regional Championship on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Carson Klaus out there for his 5th inning of work. Sawyer Stirs to lead things off, followed by Brett Jensen and Lance Lettner for the Eau Claire Rivermen. Steers grounded out to Gunderson back in the 2nd inning. And another broken bat. Tough play. Booz to first, not going to be in time, and a leadoff base hit for Steers. And there's one on and nobody out for the number 9 hitter, Brett Jensen. Not sure if it's broken or not, but it sure sounded like it did. Jensen grounded out to Booz back in the 2nd inning. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, misses for a ball, 1-0. Top of the order duo next for the Rivermen, Lance Lettner. And squares the bunt and misses. Evens it up at a ball and strike. Pitch number 56 here coming for Klaus. Doesn't square, now he does. Nice bunt, first base side, and it's going to roll foul. Nice job there by Klaus to let it keep going. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Squared up late that time did Jensen. And we saw one yesterday, an 0-2 bunt that worked out. See if Jensen's going to be in the line to do it again. Does not square. Double play, no, tough play over the mound. Bare hand, and he's going to be safe at first. Infield base hit for Brett Jensen. Again, those are very tough plays over the mound. And now runners at first and second with the top of the order and Lance Lettner. A walk and a strikeout today for Lance.
For the Rivermen, the center fielder, number 10, Lance Lettner.
See if Lance is in the business to bunt. He squares, gets it down third base side. Very good bunt. Backhands it to third, and they got it again. Carson Klaus with the backhand shuffle over to third base. With a big grin on his face to retire Steers at third. And there's one away for Lettner. Or excuse me, for Sukup.
Number 1, Carson Suka.
Offering on the outside corner is good for a strike. It's 0-1. Klaus comes set. Missed just outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Sukup today a walk and a ground out. Klaus fires back right down the middle for a strike, and it's 1-2. Pitch number 62 here coming for Carson. We play in the top of the 5th inning. And that one bounces away and out of play. And they're going to stay put right there on the wild pitch. So now 2 in scoring position for Eau Claire with the number 2 hitter, Carson Sukup. Infield plays in. Opportunity here for the Rivermen, and that one's fouled into the screen. This is where Eau Claire did their damage yesterday. They scored all 4 of their runs against La Crosse in the 5th inning yesterday. Klaus comes set on the 2-2. Inside, got him looking on the inside corner, and a backwards K. Down goes Sukup. And strikeout number 3 for Carson Klaus, and there's 2 away. Again, much like how Jacob Booz stands on top of the plate, Carson Sukup very similar, and hitting that inside corner is key for a pitcher against a left-handed hitter. There's a strike, same spot that just struck out Sukup, and it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out now. Klaus comes set. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-2 to James Davis. Klaus comes set. 2 on in scoring position. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Blew it past him, and again. Klaus gets out of the jam again here in this one. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 1-0 Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Suring, Gunderson, and Fonte for Wisconsin Rapids. Mariani Packaging Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids and just 15 minutes from Plover, is hiring full-time day and night shift food manufacturing positions. Are available at the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the United States. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's MARIANI.com. 1 ball and 1 strike to Searing. Low and away, and it's 2-0, or 2-1, I should say. Jesse Urbanek on the mound, 5th inning. Only 48th pitch coming here for Urbanek. And 3-1 now. He's walked 2. struck out 2, giving up a couple of hits. Searing pops that one up and out of play. Counter runs full now to the Wisconsin Rapids left fielder Ryan Searing. (3-2) hit over to third. That's Efforts. And a throw over to first to retire Searing, and there's one away. One up and one down now for Carson Gunderson. Popped up to Jensen to end the second inning over at second base. Squares to bunt, gets it down, but foul, and it's 0-1. Vinny Fonte awaits on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. Had their first base runner since the first inning in the last inning in the fourth via a walk. They haven't had a hit since the first inning. And the 0-1. Squares the bunt again, but misses high and away to Zerbanek, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Squares the bunt again. Tough play. Gunderson barehanded by Efforts across, not in time. An infield base hit for Carson Gunderson. And that's the issue that you got over at third base. You've seen Joel Effort play so far back against these Rapids hitters tonight over at third base. Gunderson squared a bunt every time every pitch in his first 2 at-bats, except the pop-up in the second inning. And still played back, and the bare hand unable to be had by Efforts. So Gunderson leads from first with 1 out. First base hit since the first inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Now Fonte fouls it back, and it's 0-1. Talk about how close Jacob Booz stands. Vinny Fonte stands pretty far away from home plate. Gunderson back in time over at first. No balls and a strike to Vinny Fonte, Rapids catcher. Breaking ball knuckled foul down the right field side, and it's 0-2 to Vinny Fonte. Brennan Huber awaits on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. Gunderson leads from first with 1 out. The 0-2, and got him looking on the backwards K, and there's 2 away now. Strikeout number 3 for Urbanek. 2 out now for Brennan Huber. A walk and a ground out today for Brennan.
The right fielder, number 15, Brennan Huber.
Gunderson leads from first with 2 outs now for Huber. There goes Gunderson, and it's bobbled at home plate by Becker, and Gunderson takes second base. Offering to Huber was missed for a ball. The 1-0. Huber looks at a ball low. 2-0. A lot of green out in the right center field gap for Brennan Huber. And gets underneath this one and flies it to center. Lettner settles under it, and that'll end the 5th inning. No runs on a base hit, 1 runner left on for Wisconsin Rapids. We've played 5 complete, 1-0 Redhawks. Back with the 6th after this on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Sixth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Loguring, Efforts, and Becker for the Rivermen. Here in the sixth inning, sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Loguring a strikeout and a ground out today for Blake.
For the Rivermen in their half of the sixth is the first baseman, number 33, Blake Loguring.
Gearing at the plate. 0 for 2 today. First offering is good for a strike. Even if you try to check his swing, I think he probably went around anyway. It was a strike anyway, and it's 0-1. Klaus kicks and fires. Spiked it in there, evens it up at a ball and strike. Joel Efforts awaits on deck for the Rivermen. Carson pitch number 70 here. There's a swing and a miss. Had them all tied up, and it's 1-2. We saw, who was that, from Bay City yesterday? Karsten Meyer threw nearly 150 pitches yesterday. There's a spinner and missed just outside, and it's 2-2. En route to their win for Bay City yesterday. The 2-2 back. Now counter runs full again. 3-2. Klaus comes set. 3-2 fouled right to Nathan Kromenacher in the Rapids dugout area. Count remains full. Pitch number 74 here coming for Carson Klaus. Joel Efforts awaits on deck. He's grounded out and has been hit by a pitch. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. Have to secure the out at first, and Vinny Fonte does just that. Strikeout number 5 for Carson, and there's one away. He struck out the last 3 batters. Now Joel Efforts, a ground out, and he was hit by a pitch back in the 4th inning. Was left stranded at second base in that 4th.
Number 26, Joel Efforts.
Out of the stretch every time for Carson. And Effort swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Again, today's broadcast, of course, is a regional championship broadcast, and with that, we will be on the field after the game with our Niceville area postgame show, talking to a winning player or a player from the winning team. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Joel Efforts. The 1-1 foul straight back, and right now it looks like probably going to be the pitcher from whichever team wins this ball game. They have been both outstanding, as Jesse Urbanek has really, really settled down after a little bit of a rough inning. First inning, gave up a walk and a couple of hits. Now it's going to be lined into left field, and a 1-out base hit for Joel Efforts on a hanging breaking ball, and there's 1 on and 1 out now for Jake Becker. A walk and a ground out for Jake today. One of the hardest hit balls, the hardest hit ball, I think, against Carson today.
Jake Becker.
Runner at first and 1 out. Could be hit up the middle. Booz backhands it to Sengbush at second for 1. Didn't want to risk a throw, and Becker's going to reach on the fielder's choice. Nice play out there by Jacob Booz on the 4-6 put out. 2 away now for Andy Neese to range over and make a backhanded play. Nicely done up the middle. Now Andy Neese, sacrifice bunt and a ground out today.
Number 3, Andy Neese.
Runner at first and 2 outs for Eau Claire. Inside miss, 1-0. Sawyer Steers awaits on deck. Score from the south field. They are in the top of the 4th inning. Spring Valley 1, Everest 1. Quite something for two Dairyland League teams, Rapids and Everest, both to make it. Tyler Byer saving an error there by Klaus. Pitch number 82 coming here for Carson as he steps off and asks for a new baseball. And as you would expect a baseball coach to do, Craig Terpstra, a perfect throw right back, right at the chest of Klaus. The 2-0, 3-0. A new baseball and hung on to it just for a little bit too long. 3-0 now, Denise. Outside corner, perfect, and it's 3-1. And walk number 4 issued by Carson Klaus. Now Sawyer stirs. Sawyer today a ground out and a single.
The shortstop, number 22, Sawyer steers.
Steers at the plate, 1 for 2 today. Trying to drive in the first run for Eau Claire, and the first offering is good on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. That one missed outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Comes set, does Klaus. More base runners against Carson today. He's left 6 stranded so far. Pitch number 88 coming here for Carson. Fouled at the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 hits given up. Deuces are wild here in the top of the 6th inning. Klaus, the 2-2. Line foul, right field side, not a play. Into the batting cage area over by the Brill Millers, starting to warm up for their game against Bay City at approximately 3:30 this afternoon. Carson shakes 2 off, gets the third one he likes from Fonte. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and strikes out. Steers to end the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 2 left on. We've played 5.5, 1-0 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. First pitch this afternoon is at 12:31. We're at 1:40 here in central Wisconsin. CMA's alongside Josh Bush, bringing these last two Wisconsin Baseball Association regional championships. The winners of these two games, Wisconsin Rapids and Eau Claire, and then Bay City and Brill will head to Eau Claire and Osseo next weekend for the WBA state tournament. Nathan Kromenacher will lead things off today. A fly out and a ground out today for Nathan. And the first one misses low for a ball, and it's 1-0 to the Rapids player manager, Nathan Kromenacher. 2 balls and no strikes to Nathan. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you. And Kromenacher ahead in the count, 3-0. One run, 3 hits, no errors for Wisconsin Rapids. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Eau Claire. And Nathan walks on 4 pitches. Walk number 3 issued by Urbanek. Now Caden Singbush at the plate with a runner at first and nobody out.
The shortstop.
Single and a fly out today for Caden. Right down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-1. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's Culligan H, the number 2O.com. Kromenacher leads from first. The 0-1 to Sengbush. Back over to first. Back in time. Urbanek comes set. Kromenacher stays put. And that one misses high for a ball, 1-1. Urbanek and had him leaning. Oh, they had Kromenacher leaning to second, and the throw not close. They almost had Huber picked off in the first. Nathan stays put, high and tight. And on the wild pitch, as you see again, Caden Sengbush holding that left shoulder, spinning out of the way there, tweaking it a little bit more. Runner at second now, and nobody out for Sengbush. Squares the bunt and offers at it and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shoulder really bothering him. You saw it in the first inning on that slide home. The 2-2. Slow roller to third and foul. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sengbush. Kromenacher leads from second. And misses low for a ball. Count runs full. The 3-2. Can be a line foul to left. Three-two coming back. Kromenacher, good lead at second. The 3-2 and walked him. Back-to-back walks to start the inning, and a great battle that time won by Caden Sengbush. And time is going to be called before Urbanek faces off with Garrett Huber. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business that are hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Our game here, it was 1-1 Spring Valley and Everest on the south field behind us. And then the last 2 games of the tournament are going to be Brill and Bay City here on this north field. On the field behind us will be Viroqua and Haugen. We'll send 4 teams to state today here in Wisconsin Rapids. Garrett Huber, a single and a flyout today.
Center fielder, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Corner infield plays in, middle infield plays back. There goes Nathan Kromenacher. Throw down to third is not going to be in time, and oh, that was close. It looked like Kromenacher's hand may have been on top of the foot of Efforts. That's a tough angle there to have, but Kromenacher steals third, I should say. It is 1 ball. 1-0. And Huber to third, bobbled, and no play anywhere. Kromenacher's going to get back. And now Tyler Byer with the bases loaded. A strikeout and a flyout, or excuse me, a strikeout and a walk today. Gonna give him a fielder's choice on that play. Infield plays in, bases loaded and nobody out. Sirens keep on wailing here in Wisconsin Rapids.
Tyler Byer.
Fire trucks and the likes of that around here. First offering to Byer misses. And now police cars. And check swing foul. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Jacob Booz awaits on deck. The 1-1 low, 2-1. Kicks and fires to Byer. 3-1. Jacob Booz on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. Nobody out, bases loaded. Urbanek comes set. That was going to be lifted foul and out of play. Crazy backspin on that one. Oh, and almost made the play out there. Somebody was chasing it, chasing after it. Almost tracked it down. Urbanek trying to pick up a big strikeout here. The 3-2. Missed outside, and the third walk of the inning brings in a run. Byer has walked twice today. That's the third walk of the inning. Kromenacher comes in to score, and everybody moves up a station for Jacob Booz. Strikeout and a flyout today for Jake.
The second baseman, number 2, Jacob Booz.
First offering to Booz is good for a strike. Looks like there is maybe. I know Eau Claire doesn't have a whole lot of guys left. That was going to be popped up. Shallow left field. That's a tough play. That one is going to get down for a base hit. Now it's going to get past Davis. They're going to score Huber. Sangbush and Huber score. And a 2 RBI double for Jacob Booz. Again, that is the effect that the turf has on those, on the balls that bounce. You never know which way they're going to get. I guess that's the way that it is on grass as well. But a 2 RBI base hit for Jacob Booz. And now Searing flies it to center. Lettner coming in on it, or they're going to try and score Byer. The throw is way up the line. And Byer's going to score. Another one for Wisconsin Rapids. Searing drives in a run. And there's 2 away now. 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Now Carson Gunderson, a pop out and a single.
The third baseman, number 10, Carson Gunderson.
And why not? If you're Carson, might as well see where Steers is, or excuse me, Efforts is over at third. And that one gets off the glove of Becker. And Booz will head over to third on the pass ball. That's one that if you're Jake Becker, you've got to you got to grab. Absolutely. 1 ball, no strikes to Gunderson. 4 here in the 6th for Wisconsin Rapids. Gunderson bunts it again in front of home plate. Urbanek to first. They get the outs. And there's 1 away. Gee, goodness, I thought the sacrifice fly was the second out. Yep, that's the second one. 2 away now for Vinny Fonte.
5, Vinny Fonte.
Fonte ground out and a strikeout today. Behind that one, 0-1. A chopper over to second. And that'll end the 6th inning. Rapids scores 4 times on 1 hit. They leave 1 stranded. We've played 6 complete. It's 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
We go to the 7th here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is 5-0 Redhawks over the Eau Claire Rivermen. Brett Jensen will lead things off. Ground out a single today for Brett. Carson Klaus now working with a 5-0 lead. Misses inside. 6 strikeouts tonight for Carson to go along with 4 walks. He walked the first 2 batters on 9 pitches. Lettner walked on 4 pitches to begin the game. Sukup walked on 5 pitches, second batter of the game. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. And then after that, Vinny Fonte, Jacob Booz, and Tyler Byer went over to talk to Carson Klaus, and he has been on point ever since. The 1-2, another tough play behind the mound, and no play to be had. And another infield single. That's the second infield single for Brett Jensen in as many at-bats. And now back to the top of the order in Lance Lettner. A walk, strikeout, and a fielder's choice for Lance today.
Back to the top of the order for the Rivermen, the center fielder, number 10, Lance Lettner.
Runner at first and nobody out. Misses low, and that one gets by Fonte. Runner at second now on the pass ball. Scooted right through the legs of Fonte. The 1-0 to Lettner. Inside corner, good for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Klaus misses low. 2-1. Pitch number 98 here coming for Carson. Long look, the 2-1. Behind 3-1. And Carson has missed. They have been misses and walked him. So a single and a walk number 5 issued by Klaus. And now Carson Sukup, walk, ground out, and a strikeout. He struck out with runners at second and third in the 5th inning. Sukup with 2 on and nobody out. Pitch number 100 here for Carson Klaus. Flied out of play. Left field side, and it's 0-1.
Please return all foul balls to the dugouts.
The 0-1. That's going to be lined to left. Backing up on it is Searing. He's going to make the catch. No tag to be had for Jensen, and there's 1 away. There have not been very many. There's been a lot of ground outs today. I'll look through here. It may have been the first fly ball out against Carson today. Fouls it into the mitt, and it's 0-1.
Left fielder, number 42, James Davis.
6 strikeouts. Handful of fielders' choices. That was the first fly ball out of the game. The 0-1 line to right. Over on it is Huber. He's going to make the catch. And there's 2 away. And now I got 2 in a row.
First baseman.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. We're in the 7th inning. Those are the first two fly ball outs of the game against Carson Klaus. Now Laguring at the plate. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Pitch 105 here coming for Carson Klaus. Fouled at the plate, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Klaus comes set on the 0-2. Kicks and fires. Fouled at the plate and off of Fonte's left shin guard. And it's 0-2 as Craig Terpstra goes out to give Vinny an extra second here. Closing in on 2 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Winner heads to the WBA state tournament next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Eau Claire and Osseo. The 0-2 from Klaus. Klaus fires. Breaking ball and got him looking. Had him backing out of the way. That's strikeout number 7 for Carson. He leaves 2 more runners on base. We've played 6.5. Time to get up and stretch here in Wisconsin Rapids. 7th inning stretch time. It's 5-0 Rapids. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
New pitcher on the mound for the Rivermen is James Davis, and Tyler Gray is now the new left fielder, as Brendan Huber will be at the plate.
For the Red Hawks in their half of the seventh is the top of the order, the right fielder, number 15.
Huber today,
Huber.
0 for 2, a walk and a couple of putouts, and popped it up on the first pitch that he sees to right field. On it is Sukup, and Huber's retired again. One away now for Nathan Kromenacher. A fly out, ground out, and a walk. He started the rally in the 6th with a 4-pitch walk to start the 6th inning. Urbanek goes 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, 5 runs.
Designated hitter, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
And Kromenacher looks at a ball low. Playing the bottom of the 7th inning. Kromenacher over to short. That steers. Strong throw, and there's 2 away. 2 up and 2 down now for Caden Sengbush. Caden a single, fly out, and a walk. He had a magnificent at-bat in the 6th inning to draw that full count walk.
Number 12, Caden Sengbush.
Sengbush looks at a ball just high, and it's 1-0. Davis fires home. Maybe hits and into left field, and Sengbush will trot to first for his second base hit of the ball game. Now Garrett Huber, single, fly out, reached on that indecisive fielder's choice in the 6th inning. Rapids finally with their 5th hit of the ball game to go along with those 5 runs. They scored 4 runs in the 6th inning on just 1 hit. And Huber looks at a strike. 0-1 to Huber. We play in the bottom of the 7th. 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids. 1 ball and 1 strike, missed inside. Breaking ball and a beauty. A slow breaker there from Davis. And it's 1-2. Kicks and fires. And able to hold off on it. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tyler Byer waits on deck. He drew a bases loaded walk in the 6th inning. The big inning so far, 4 runs. There goes Sengbush. And fouled. Sengbush has stolen, but on a 2-strike pitch, couldn't hold off on a pitch. That was close. Sengbush was about halfway to second base on that before the pitch was thrown. There goes Sengbush again. And Huber backhanded by Efforts. And a good stretch at first base by Goering to end the 7th inning. No runs on a base hit and 1 left on. We've played 7 complete, 5-0 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Eighth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Joel Efforts, Jake Becker, and might be Tyler Gray or Andy Neese. We'll see if they eliminated the DH or not. Does not look like they did. That's going to be lifted to Huber and right. Brennan tracks it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 up and 1 down for Jake Becker. And it does look like Andy Neese is still going to be the DH. Gray just moves into Urbanek's spot in the lineup.
The catcher,
Becker
12,
today, a walk,
Becker.
ground out, and a fielder's choice for Jake today. Pitch 109 inside corner for Klaus. Carson has pitched outstanding today. Absolutely. The 0-1. Inside. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Then don't forget, stick around Naysville Area post-game show as we wrap up the broadcast. Have a player of the game for you. Lined up and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. As the weather, again, it's supposed to be cold tomorrow, then warm back up. But either way, call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. Klaus comes back. Pitch 113 on the 2-2. Count runs full now to Jake Becker. And walked him. Walk number 6 issued by Carson today to go along with 7 strikeouts. Now Andy Neese, the DH, walked back in the 6th inning.
Designated hitter, number 3, Andy Neese.
Runner at first and 1 out. And fouls off of Neese's leg at the plate. It's 0-1. One on, 1 out. Klaus comes set and fires home. Misses low for a ball. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert. State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. Runner at first and 1 out. And that was a double play opportunity. Booz the second for 1. Sengbush across and in time. And a 4-6-3 double play. He eliminates Eau Claire here in the 8th inning. We've played 7.5. It's 5-0 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Bottom of the 8th inning we go. Tyler Byer to lead things off, followed by Jacob Booz and Ryan Searing. Jacob has had the biggest hit of the game so far. The only hit of that 4-run 6th inning, a 2 RBI double for Jacob in the 6th. Byer, a strikeout and a couple of walks tonight for Tyler Byer. Before we get the 8th inning started, I'd like to thank our friends over at Solaris. Remember, Solaris Fiber delivers the fastest, most reliable, and most advanced internet experience in town. Visit Solaris.net. James Davis out for his second inning of work. And Byer flies this one into no man's land. Shallow right field, trouble, and it's going to be just foul. And it's 0-1. And that's one disadvantage of the turf. You saw how the pellets popped up, but on a chalk outfield line, if there was any white chalk that popped up, then it would have been a fair ball. So just missed on that fly ball from Byer. Breaking ball just misses inside, and it's 1-1. Score update from the south field. They're in the bottom of the 6th inning. From what we have on our screen, it's 3-1 Everest over Spring Valley. Looking for more. And Byer lines it to center field, and a leadoff base hit for Tyler. First hit of the day for Tyler Byer. And Rapids got a leadoff base runner for Jacob Booz. Booz, the 2 RBI double back in the 6th inning, the biggest hit so far.
Number 2, Jacob Booz.
And that was a jam job to left in front of then left fielder James Davis. And a foul ball by Booz. No disagreement there by Jacob. Jam job to left, and then it fell in front of James Davis and bounced away. Terpstra got a home plate umpire, Greg Terpstra, got a ricochet off of that foul ball. Good and ready to go. The 0-1 to Booz. Byer leads from first with nobody out. It's 0-2 now to Jacob. Booz started the season with the Red Hawks, then got called up by the Northwoods League, and right back here with the Red Hawks again. The 0-2, and right inside the bag at third. And Byer's going to go from first to third. The play at third is not going to happen. Tyler Byer, a belly flop into third base with a big grin on his face, and Booz has a couple of doubles today. Runners at second and third now with nobody out for Ryan Searing.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Searing.
Couple of doubles today for Jacob Booz. Searing looks at a ball inside. Single and a double in the inning for Wisconsin Rapids. And Searing gets hit. right in the ribs. And the bases are loaded here for Wisconsin Rapids. For Carson Gunderson. Tried to get out of he got out of the way of the first one. This one, right to the left rib cage. Now the infield plays in 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids.
Number 10, Carson Gunderson.
Infield coming in. Gunderson offering, low and in. Byer, Booz. Jacob Booz is halfway to third base already. Offering to Gunderson is good for a strike. Byer at third, Booz at second, and Searing stands at first. Again, Jacob Booz already 2/3 of the way to third base already. Misses low for a ball, 2-1. Bases loaded with nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. James Davis fires home. Line to not a play. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Rapids looking to put a crooked number on the board here with no outs. 2-2 left field and just foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. They provide quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Made a Custom Apparel, Stevens Point. The 2-2. Lifted up and out of play again. Looks like Caleb Kromenacher down there retrieving those baseballs. Remains 2-2 to Gunderson. Davis, bloop to shallow center. That one's trouble. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Ledner to third. An RBI base hit for Carson Gunderson as he shakes his hands. Got jammed again. But an RBI base hit. Good battle there by Carson. Drives in a run. And now bases remain loaded for Vinny Fonte. A couple of groundouts and a strikeout today for Vinny. Infield plays in. Another ground ball, tough play. Steers comes home. They're going to get the out at home. Nice play there by Sawyer Steers to get the out on the run at that. 1 away on the 6-2 put out. Bases remain loaded for the top of the order, and Brendan Huber 0 for 3 today. A walk, ground out, and a pair of flyouts. There's a strike to Brennan. 6-0 Wisconsin Rapids. And Huber to right field. Over on it is Sukup, and is going to drift foul and bounce out of play. 0-2 to Huber, with Nathan Kromenacher waiting on deck. Davis comes back in the 0-2. Misses high for a ball, 1-2. Davis out of the windup. Works quickly. The 1-2 back home. And that one is over the head of Huber, almost taking his head off on that one, and it's 2-2. Big grin on his face. Brendan Huber shakes one off. The 2-2. And foul at the play way out in front. Just able to stay alive. Still with a big grin on his face. Been on base once. That was a leadoff walk in the first. Came around to score in the first. The 2-2 back to Huber. And lifted up and out of play. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. A run across for the Red Hawks. Looking for more here. The 2-2. And a high chopper to third. Efforts is going to try and go across, and low throw is going to be scooped out there by LeGuring. Run will score. That's Searing. Huber out on the ground out. Drives in a run, though, and there's 2 away now for Nathan Kromenacher.
Designated hitter, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Fly out, ground out, walk, ground out for Nathan today. 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. Missed outside, 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Davis fires home. Just missed on that one, 2-0. The 2-0 coming back. That one spun out of the zone, and it's 3-0. Caden Sengbush waits on deck. And Kromenacher a green light to second. Off of the second baseman, Jensen. 2 more will score, and Rapids leads 9-0. Now Rapids leading 9-0. With 2 outs for Sengbush.
Up the shortstop, number 12, Caden Sengbush.
First offering is Sengbush, misses high for a ball. The run rule win run is standing at second base. 2-0. Have an opportunity if Rapids holds on to win. Talk to Carson Klaus here today. Outstanding performance for Carson. The 2-0 to Sengbush. Kromenacher had the green light on a 3-0. And Sengbush looks at a strike in the outside corner and is 2-1. Yeah. Runner at second and 2 outs. Missed inside, 3-1. Davis fires home. Strike on the outside corner. Count runs full now. For the best in recreational hunting properties in Wisconsin, call our buddy Brian Roosh with Lighttail Properties. The 3-2. Now it's fouled out of play. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Rapids leading 9-0. Fires home. Foul straight back. Wisconsin River Orthopedics, they encourage you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Davis fires back home. Kromenacher leads from second. That was going to be lifted up and out of play again. Caden Sengbush in his second really good battle. Had a really good battle in the 6th inning and ended up drawing a walk. Good battle here for the Rapids shortstop. The 3-2. And swung on and missed. One by Davis. And that'll end the 8th inning. Rapids scores 4 times, and they leave 1. To the 9th we go. Rapids leads 9-0. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. Middle infield defensive change for Wisconsin Rapids as the Redhawks have Booz now at short, Sangbush at second. Sawyer steers at the plate. Going to be hit over to Gunderson at third. Carson low throw and gets the friendly hop, does Tyler Byer, and there's one pitch and one out. Sometimes that's what you got to do. If you're a first baseman, you don't want to always have to dig them out. So at times, I don't know what MLB team it was. There was a double play that started where the third baseman spiked it into the ground of the second baseman instead of trying to throw it low into have a off throw. Pitch number 120 coming here for Carson Klaus. Going to be lined to Huber and right, and Rapids is one out away from a state tournament berth. 2 up and 2 now. Now Lance Lettner. Again, second. No, there's a pinch hitter here for the Rivermen.
Now pinch hitting, number 11, Jacob Lawrence.
There's a strike to Jake Lawrence. Pinch hitter here for the Rivermen. The 0-1. Missed a tad low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rapids' second year in existence is 1 strike away from making their first trip to the WBA state tournament. Outstanding team efforts. They scored 10 yesterday, 9 today. And the 1-2. And lined into right field, Huber, and that will do it. A 9-3 putout. And the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks are heading to the WBA state tournament with a 9-0 win over the Eau Claire Rivermen. We'll be on the field for our Nasonville area postgame show to talk to Carson Klaus. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good. Well, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as the Redhawks are heading to the WBA state tournament next week in Eau Claire. Osseo here with winning pitcher Carson Klaus. Carson, it started off the game pretty rough. 2 straight walks, 9 straight balls. Just talk a little bit about how you're able to settle down and work complete game here today?
Well, first off, I had to find my footing on the mound. It was kind of all over at first, and then as soon as I found that, I just tried to throw strikes and get contact, and that's all.
And just talk about being a part of this group with these guys, heading to a state tournament next week, and just keep on playing this summer.
Yeah, it's my first year with these guys, and these guys have been pretty cool with me, and it's fun to play with them.
Able to get some run support later in the game from the offense. Yeah, just talk about how, got a run in the first inning as well. Just talk about how much confidence that gives you to be able to settle down and just do your job on the mound.
Yeah, it's a huge confidence boost. Huge.
All right, we're going to put you in the house, all right?
All right.
Do you know what to do?
No.
I'm going to hand you this. I'm going to back out of the way. Just say, I'm Carson Klaus and I'm in the house.
Okay.
All right?
Right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Carson Klaus, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Carson.
Thank you.
Congratulations. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. We got Brill and Bay City coming up next here on Zaleski Sports. Congratulations to the Eau Claire Rivermen on a great season. And the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks heading to the WBA state tournament next week in Eau Claire or Osseo. For Josh Bush, this is Steve Mave signing off. We'll talk to you in about an hour for our next game here on Zaleski Sports.